Lesson 8. Articles. Icebreaker. In this chapter we will talk about articles. Definite and indefinite articles. The words a, and the are articles. They are used to point out people or things. The articles a and an are called indefinite articles because they do not point to a particular person or thing. The is called the definite article because it points to a particular person or a specific thing. Rules of using the indefinite articles a and an. Rule. Examples. We use a before a countable noun in the singular number beginning with a consonant sound. A ball, a movie. We use an before a countable noun in the singular number beginning with a vowel sound. An aeroplane, an eye. We use a before words that begin with e and u but have an initial y sound. A European, a universal truth. We use a before words that begin with o but sound like w. A one-eyed giant, a 1 rupee note. We use an before words that begin with the letter H, which is not pronounced. An honest girl, an hour late. We use an before abbreviations if the consonant begins with a vowel sound. An MA degree, an NOC. We use a and an before a singular countable noun to say something about all things of that kind. A dolphin can understand human emotions. Here, we are referring to all dolphins. An aeroplane is very fast. Here, we are referring to all aeroplanes. We use a and an when we speak of a profession. A doctor, an astronaut. We use a and an when we speak of nationalities and religions. An Indian, a Muslim. We use a and an to make a common noun of a proper noun. He thinks he is an Einstein. She behaves like she is a Sania Mirza. We use a and an in its original numerical sense to indicate one. I am a foot taller than her. He was an Indian in a room full of Americans. We use a before words like dozen, quarter, thousand, few, little, and a lot of to express a certain quantity. I used a dozen bananas to make this dish. 1,000 men assembled at the Red Fort. Watch out! We always use a and an before countable nouns in the singular number. We do not use articles before uncountable nouns. We do not say a tea or a juice because they cannot be counted. We can say a cup of tea or a glass of juice. Rules of using the definite article the. The is used. Rule. Examples. When we speak of a particular person or thing or one that has already been referred to. Go and ask the man standing at the gate. I brought home a dog yesterday. The dog and I have become friends. With superlatives. She is the tallest girl in her class. My mother is the best mother in the world. With a common noun, when that noun represents the whole class. The dog is very loyal. The tiger is huge. With objects that are unique because they are only one. The moon is the Earth's natural satellite. The sun is the closest star to the Earth. With words like first, last, only, next, following, and previous. She was the only one who spoke up. He returned my book the next day. Before ordinals. She secured the first position. My birthday is on the 9th of May. When we speak of the population of a nation, the Indian are very hospitable. The British ruled India for centuries. Before names of trains, ships, aeroplanes, etc. She has boarded the Rajdhani Express. A movie was made about the Titanic. Before the names of well-known buildings, institutions, museums, monuments and works of art. When in Delhi, one must visit the Qutub Minar. I went to the National Museum yesterday. Before the names of newspapers. My father reads the Hindu. Did you see my picture in the Times of India? Before the names of musical instruments. I play the sitar. She wants to learn to play the guitar. With the names of sacred or holy books. She reads the Bible every Sunday. I have the Quran in my bag. With the names of rivers, seas, oceans, mountain ranges, groups of islands and canals. The Indira Gandhi Canal is the longest canal in India. The Ganges originates in the Himalayas and meets the Bay of Bengal with countries that have plural names. The Philippines, the Netherlands, with countries that include the words republic, kingdom or states in their names. The United States of America, the United Kingdom, with names of families but not with the names of individuals. The Tatas are brilliant industrialists. The Bachchans attended the event. With decades. In the 1990s, things were very different. I went to school in the 1980s. Before classes of people like the rich, the poor, the elderly, etc. The poor need to be uplifted. I have respect for the elderly. Rules for omitting articles. We do not use articles. Rule. Examples. With proper nouns. My mother's name is Radhika. My brother is going to Pakistan. With plural countable nouns that refer to the entire class. I am very fond of peaches. Cars cause pollution. With abstract nouns used in a general way. Truth always wins. Happiness is contagious. With material nouns like gold, silver, platinum, water, etc. Gold is very expensive. Water is a scarce resource. With names of languages or academic subjects. English is spoken in many countries. I have interest in physics. With the names of games, sports and activities. My brother plays hockey. I want to learn to play tennis. With the names of meals. I am going to have dinner with my father. I skipped breakfast today. With expressions such as all day, all night, by air and by sea. I could not sleep all night. I am afraid of traveling by air. With some phrases in bed, in heaven, in debt, on foot, on earth, at dawn, at sunset, at fault, at school, at rest, by post, by name. I went to school on foot. The sky looks beautiful at sunset. Points to remember. We use little to indicate quantity and few to indicate number. Examples. There is a little tea in the kettle. There are few tickets left. A little means some and little means hardly any. Examples. I have a little time now, so we can talk. Here, little means some. There is little chance of his winning the game. Here, little means hardly any. A few means some and few means hardly any. Examples. I have a few questions to ask you. Here, a few means some. There are few sweets left in the jar. Here, few means hardly any. Whenever a noun or any kind of noun is particularized, the definite article the is used. Examples: Gayatri drank water. In this sentence, the word water means a matter. Therefore, no article has been used with it. But Gayatri drank the water her mother brought her from the kitchen. Here, water has been particularized. Therefore, we use the article the with it. We use a or an when there is an adjective before breakfast, lunch, or dinner. We use the when we are talking about a particular meal. Examples: I will be having a late dinner today. We had an early lunch yesterday. The dinner that my sister cooked was delicious. Knowledge gained. The words a, an, and the are articles. They are used to point out people or things. The articles a and an are called indefinite articles because they do not point to a particular person or thing. The is called the definite article because it points to a particular person or a specific thing. There are different rules for using indefinite and definite articles.